Welcome back to the Mentor Network. In the last episode, we gave a general overview of Canada's Express Entry program. We talked about the 3 immigration programs managed through Express Entry, namely Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades, and Canadian Experience Class. Each has its own requirements. Today, we're delving into the requirements for the Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP, within Canada's Express Entry system. Here's a detailed look at the requirements guided by insights from our founder, Jossie. First and foremost, there are general requirements, namely skilled trades work experience, job offer or certificate of qualification, and language ability. For work experience, applicants must have at least 2 years of full-time work experience or an equivalent amount of part-time work in a skilled trade within the 5 years before applying. This experience should be in one of the trades listed in the National Occupational Classification, NOC, which includes various groups like industrial, electrical, construction trades, maintenance, equipment operation trades, supervisors and technical jobs in natural resources, agriculture and related production, processing, manufacturing and utilities supervisors and central control operators, chefs, cooks, butchers, and bakers. For general requirement 2, applicants need a valid job offer of full-time employment for a total period of at least 1 year or a certificate of qualification in their skilled trade issued by a Canadian provincial, territorial, or federal authority. To get this certificate, typically, you must pass an exam, and the certification is granted by the relevant provincial or territorial authority in Canada. For language ability, you must take a test from one of the valid language testing organizations. For English, acceptable tests include IELTS and CELPIP, and for French, TEF Canada or TCF Canada. The minimum pass mark corresponds to Canadian Language Benchmark, CLB, 5 for speaking and listening, and CLB 4 for reading and writing. The test results are valid for 2 years from the date of issue. After those 3 requirements, here are other attributes that will help. Education. Not required for the trades program, but can help you rank in the pool. If you have foreign education, you'll need an Educational Credential Assessment, ECA, from an approved organization like World Education Services or International Credential Assessment Service of Canada to show it's equivalent to Canadian standards. Proof of funds. You need to show you have enough money to support yourself and your family once you arrive in Canada, unless you are currently working in Canada or have a valid job offer. Admissibility. This means you should have no serious criminality, health issues, or financial problems that might affect your stay in Canada. Plan to live anywhere but Quebec, as they have their own selection criteria. Before we conclude, let's explain the National Occupational Classification, NOC jobs. These can be looked up from the NOC page. In a nutshell, here are the groups. Major Group 72, Technical Trades and Transportation Officers and Controllers, excluding Sub-Major Group 726. Major Group 73, General Trades. Major Group 82, Supervisors in Natural Resources, Agriculture and Related Production. Major Group 83, Occupations in Natural Resources and Related Production. Major Group 92, Processing, Manufacturing and Utilities Supervisors and Utilities Operators and Controllers. Major Group 93, Central Control and Process Operators, Aircraft Assemblers and Inspectors, excluding Submajor Group 932. Minor Group 6320, Cooks, Butchers and Bakers. Unit Group 62200, Chefs. After you become familiar with these requirements, your next step will be to go to the Express Entry website. Use the calculator to determine if you qualify. If you don't qualify yet, do what you have to do to qualify, such as taking a language exam, waiting to get more job experience, and getting a job offer or certification that we talked about earlier. The next step will be for you to gather the required documents and to fill up your Express Entry profile online. From there, you can be invited to apply for permanent residency based on your ranking in the Express Entry system. In future episodes, we will cover the requirements for the Federal Skilled Worker Program and Canadian Experience Class. We will also be exploring other topics such as how the points are calculated, how the selection is done, how to take the language test, and so on.
To stay updated and continue your journey to Canadian immigration, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mentor Network by Jossie, and follow us on social media. Stay connected and informed with the Mentor Network by Jossie, and take the first step towards your new life in Canada.